Binge Pipe loves our users so much, we gave you this menu screen.
Okay. Is this working, fellow dragons? Because I messed up the Minecraft one earlier. This is not working, so let's try again. No, okay. Let's... Come on. Okay.
Binge Pipe. We find what you don't want to watch and then change the cover image, so hopefully that will fool you?
Okay.
I like being able to stream movies day or night, and I don't mind a lot of buffering during peak hours.
I'm a Spencer.
Alright,
Yeah,
dragons.
that's my name.
I think I'm a ghost.
You want more Binge Pipe programming, tough guy? How about...
Oh god, no. No, I'm changing.
Something's happening to
boy.
all the boys at Rosedale High. Yeah, it's puberty.
Alright,
I thought this would have happened sooner.
Hit my birthday, fellow dragons.
It's worse than we thought, sir.
Gonna
Those
give people
giant
a chance
snakes
to
are heading
maybe
towards
file
Earth.
in. I don't think
Mark,
anyone's gonna
I've never
come, so
loved
it's
someone
probably
as
gonna
much
be
as
you
you.
and Jack the
The
entire
control
time,
group
but,
wasn't even close.
Yeah, that's just
I've
how
just
it
fallen
go.
down the stairs, but I feel great.
All of our Binge Pipe testimonials come from real people, not actors. Actors are not real people.
Okay. Alright.
Hello, I'm Austin Creed. Don't miss my new show, Hat Chat, right here on Binge Pipe. I travel all around the world, meeting people with incredible stories and talking about hats. Here's a clip.
When we adopted a tiger, we knew life would never be the same.
A lot of folks, my family, her family, tried to talk us out of it, but we took one look at him and said, he's coming home with us.
Right. And would you mind telling me a bit about the hat?
What hat?
Over there, next to the tiger.
Oh, that's just an old straw hat. I think it was my grandfather's.
Looks like a boater hat.
I guess.
Remarkable. That's next week on Hat Chat, only on Binge Pipe.
Streaming now on an all-new Lion Punch.
I am the Lion Punch,
A troubling revelation.
master of the demon ways, protector of the 5 shards of the Korgon.
We bought 3 seasons of this show.
I have to avenge my father, and that's what I'm going to do because I have to do it.
But the main guy is not very good.
Lion Punch, this is a suicide mission. I won't follow you just to watch you destroy yourself.
I have to avenge my father no matter what. I have to do it, and I will do it with or without you.
Actually, you know what? I better come along after all.
But at least he's one hell of a fighter.
Punch! Punch! Boom! Flip around!
No, wait, he's pretty bad at that too, actually. That's Lion Punch on Binge Pipe. Please, just give it a chance.
Lion Punch!
Alright.
Binge Pipe, much to the chagrin of its board of directors, presents You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. Like and share?
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and the game starts when I say it does, right?
Go on. Something's not right here. how do I fix this? Because, something ain't right. Nope. Nope, that's... That is a lot of delay, fellow dragons. Okay, I can do nothing about the latency.
Now! Just kidding. No, now! Just kidding.
I think I've got the long timers.
Hey, good for you. Who says you need friends or loved ones?
Cookie, you don't realize how many it was.
Alright, here goes nothing.
Time for question 1.
To begin with, pillow talk. If my memory foam pillow had the short-term memory of an average adult, how many things could it retain at once? 1 to 2 of my quiet sobs, 5 to 9 of my lonely moans, 15 to 18 of my nightmare shrieks, or 30 to 35 of my dramatic wails?
I don't know.
Hope you like what you picked. Ow. Want a hot tip on a right answer? The average person can retain between 5 to 9 items in their short-term memory. But long-term memory can hold an infinite number of regrets.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Here we have, save a horse, ride a census taker. Let's say Keith Urban moved to an area with a population of 3,000. If he wanted his last name to reflect his new home, according to the U.S. Census Bureau, what might he call himself? Keith Suburban, Keith Urban Cluster, Keith Country, or Keith Rural? Okay, what'd you pick? It'll get easier in time. Here's the answer that got away.
This is not working.
An urban cluster is a geographical area.
You've tried other menu screens.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta troubleshoot some shit, fellow dragons. Okay, This is so annoying.
Binge Pipe's menu screen, the gold standard of menu screens.
Okay, I've got that, but it's not. Okay. I think that fixed some of it.
Binge Pipe is more than just a streaming service. It's a something, something, something with a potential to something, something, something. Fill in something here that sounds good and something, something.
Okay. I think there's less delay now.
With my old streaming service, I could never get a hold of a...
Binge Pipe continues to stick with its commitment to present You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. We think we're right.
I'm Cookie, and the spot where my intro joke usually goes has been sold by Binge Pipe to Flax & Myers Crude Oil. Flax & Myers. There's nothing funny about crude oil. Looks like it's just you, me, and that dark, shadowy figure behind you. Fun! Now, remember, after this moment, you will be forever changed.
Time for question 1.
First on the docket, the perpetual motion of the Oceans franchise. Which of the following equals the number of oceans traditionally considered to be on planet Earth? Oceans 11 minus Oceans 13 plus Oceans 8, Oceans 12 minus Oceans 11 plus Oceans 13 minus Oceans 8, Oceans 8 minus Oceans 11 divided by Oceans 12, or Oceans 12 minus Oceans 8. Okay, what'd you pick?
I'm not in the math.
Traditionally, the Earth's oceans are divided up into 4. The Atlantic, the Pacific, the Indian, and the Arctic. And Oceans 12 minus Oceans 8 equals Oceans 4.
That's what I thought, but I'm not.
But if we don't do something about our carbon emissions, soon we may end up with so many oceans that the novelty of the original film will be all but forgotten.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Here's one for you. South by South-North. Which of these southern points is farthest north? The southern tip of South Korea, the southern tip of South Dakota, the southern tip of southern Ontario, or the southern tip of South Wales? So what'd you pick? The south of South Wales is the farthest north of all these southern points. This type of directional confusion is what we do west.
Why don't we do it with Creed?
Take a good look at Acne from the Block, and it's a dis or dat.
Oh dear.
I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a movie starring Jennifer Lopez or a skincare product by Philosophy. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between a J-Lo movie or skincare. Here it comes. Out of sight. Help me. Just release me. When hope is not enough. The backup plan. Take a deep breath. Enough. Let's just pretend you didn't understand the rules. Moving right along.
I don't need you anymore.
Up next, horsing around. Imagine Sports Center were Sports Centaur, and they were all the centaurs, all the sportscasters. Oh, this is too much setup. Just tell me which of these punchlines contains a portmanteau. The Colts are a shoo-in. She sells saddles on the sidelines. Will the Broncos win? Nay. Or more like Eli Manhorse. Hope you like what you picked. Ow.
I don't know.
Want to see the right answer? A portmanteau blends 2 words or titles together, a la Eli Manning and Manhorse. And if you cross Peyton Manning with a mule, you get something. He's old. It's time for type equals squiggly bracket, history, comma, female, squiggly bracket.
Accept all cookies, don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining.
Hey, so BingePipe has some user data they say they acquired legally. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. Can you help us figure out the identity of the user based on the song playlist they were creating? C'est la vie, Faith, Girl on Fire. Whose playlist have we acquired? Marie Curie, Jeanne d'Arc, Edith Piaf, or...
I love this part.
Jeanne d'Arc, or Joan of Arc, was French, tried for her faith, and burned at the stake.
Man, that's some really old data.
We prefer to call it retro.
Pop culture, so I figured I wasn't gonna get that one. But it
That's
turned out
it
to
for
be a
round
history
one.
question.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Oh, right. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round two? Okay, buckle in.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Let's try. Dead men seem to keep telling tales. The power of film to depict the majesty of the human condition or move us to laughter and tears really is remarkable. Anyway, what happened in Pirates of the Caribbean 5? Something with the Fountain of Youth? Something with a trident? Something with Atlantis? Or something with an undead shark?
I don't fucking
Okay,
know.
let's take a look. In Pirates of the Caribbean 5, everyone is after the trident of Poseidon or something.
Really?
Maybe.
That was a
I heard
blind
Pirate 6 is a search for what's left of Johnny Depp's career.
Las payas se moquent de moi. 7.
And now, remember In Sync? Now go even further back. Which Justin Timberlake album would Henry David Thoreau likely relate to the most? Justified, Man of the Woods, Future Sex, Love Sounds, or the 2020 Experience? Let's see how that shook out. The author of Walden, a book about his 2 years living in the woods by Walden Pond, Henry David Thoreau would definitely shake his little booty to Man of the Woods.
I wasn't sure.
And then he'd make sweet love to that pond.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of age.
Next, what can I get for a Mabel? And dress up Kit's dime store.
It's time for a...
Get those typing fingers ready because the longer you take, the less money you make. Okay, focus up. Check out this gibberish phrase and let me know what song title it rhymes with.
Oh no.
And swap? Appealing. And don't worry about that punctuation.
Oh.
I'm in a mood. Let's see how you did. No, wrong, bad. You're gonna kick yourself. Now let's keep going. Coming up next, team bondage. Yeah, so before we proceed, I need to know, if you're Spanish, what's your safe word? Seguro, daño, lucha, or sentar? And how'd we do? The better choice would have been seguro is Spanish for safe. Remember that because it's hard to reach for a translation book while you're handcuffed. Here's one I like to call Portugal, the man, the band, a plan, a canal, Panama. If the oddly named band Portugal, the man, went on tour in Portugal, the country, what larger region would they also be visiting? Lisbon, the capital, the United Kingdom, the Empire. Hope you like what you picked. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. Remember this moment. Portugal is located on the Iberian Peninsula along with Spain and Andorra. It's not surrounded by water on all sides because no Portugal, the man, is an island.
Portugal. I'm an idiot. I was not listening to Cookie. I was tired.
You made it to the attack.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was hosting the game. How stupid of me. Here's your clue. Flagging enthusiasm. I sure hope you've seen what's on some flags in your life. Good luck.
It wasn't Finland. Okay. I am. Why did I click Ireland? That's not the right. There's no blue in Ireland.
Drink it in! Technically, this is a victory. At least you got some practice for when you make a friend.
You don't know Jack!
Wow. Jack. Wow. Why did I call me? Wow, Cookie. Cookie being me. Alright, how bad is the latency?
Hello, listeners. If you love podcasts, you'll love our new show. We collect clips of everybody's favorite part of podcasting, apologizing for the quality of the podcast. Please enjoy every excuse, justification, and admission of laziness.
Welcome to the Great Ping Pong Debate. I want to apologize for the echo. We're not in our usual studio.
This is Real Bears or Niels Bohr, and you'll have to forgive me as I'm fighting a cold this week.
I'm not going to lie to you, listeners. This is my least favorite Australian series.
Binge Pipe isn't like those jerks who won't present You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, we put the slogan in We Need a Slogan.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and I'm pleased to announce the winner of the 65th Annual Plainfield City of Commerce raffle is... Hey, get that drummer boy out of here! Darn drummer boys will be the death of me. No one else is playing? What, did all your cats get crushed under the same stack of old newspapers?
Well,
and the adventure begins.
Time for question one.
To get started, Parks and Rec. If the cast of Parks and Rec became tour guides, what would it sound like when Aubrey Plaza passed the Plaza Mayor? To our left is a Dallas meeting ground for losers. This is a Mexico City hotspot, or whatever. Founded in Who Cares, here's a Venice Plaza, or this Madrid Square is a perfect place to die. Okay, let's take a look. I think you know it's coming.
Is it Madrid?
This is the one you missed. Plaza Mayor is a popular public space in Madrid.
I
But if you prefer colder temperatures, you could go on an Amy Polar expedition.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Behold, not your color. Who wears red, blue, and orange? Huey, Dewey, and Louie, Raphael, Leonardo, and Michelangelo, Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup, or Alvin, Simon, and Theodore? I love this part. These 3 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles wear red, blue, and orange masks, respectively.
I mean, by process of elimination, even
apparently
if I
the secret of the
forgot
ooze
which
is a
Ninja
complementary
Turtle
color
wore what
scheme.
mask, the other ones are...
Why don't we do it with 3?
Try this on for size. Ostentatious. And mind your manners, because it's a dis or dat. I'm going to list off names of 7 women, and for each one, you tell me if it's a character from a Jane Austen novel or a character from an Austin Powers movie. Answer quick.
well,
You'll only have a few seconds to choose
might be able to
between
figure stuff out.
Jane Austen or Austin Powers. Okay, let's do it. Frau Verbissenup. Vanessa Kensington. Caroline Bingley. Robin Swan. Emma Woodhouse. Katie Bennett.
Wow.
Fanny. I'm sure you tried
More
real
of those
hard,
Jane
which
Austen than I
makes
thought
it
there were.
sadder.
It's been entirely
Okay,
too
let's
long
move
since
along.
I've watched Austin Powers, and I only watched them
You're
like a
my
couple
question for forevermore. I love you. My question
For question 4.
How about this one? 421-77-1140. Hoo boy, that string of numbers makes me uneasy. 421-77-1140. I can't help but feel like the things I'm saying here will have a special relevance in this question. Well, no use putting it off. What were the first words I said right after reading that string of numbers? Oh man, hoo boy, uh-oh, or mama likes. Okay, what'd you pick? Hoo boy, I think you got this one wrong. Next time, try this. I pretty clearly said hoo boy. Sorry I made you think about numbers for a second. Here we have Fortnite night. You know, I have this hilarious question about the game Fortnite, but I feel bad about the bait and switch from the last question, so what was that long number from the last question? 477-229712411. Let's see how that shook out. That's the number. Shame we'll never get to that Fortnite question now. It was a good one.
Good. I like Fortnite.
Round 1 is over. I feel I've really gotten to know you. I look forward to our future. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2. Okay, let's hit it.
Six trombones is not a parade.
Introducing, for sure. Celebrities are just like us. They love cloaking themselves in garlands of animal fur for fancy winter parties. Which celeb is not wearing a member of the Mustelid family? Pink in mink, Vin Diesel wrapped in weasel, Cindy Sherman wearing ermine, or Ghostface kilt. So what'd you pick? Bit of bad news for you.
Shit.
Well, it's come to this. Weasels, minks, and ermine all belong to the Mustelid family, while a chinchilla is a rodent. Just a friendly reminder that if you turn your ferret into a coat, it's irreversible. I wish someone had told me that 20 minutes ago.
Didn't listen. I'm tired, fellow dragons.
La vie est un canard. 7.
Feast your eyes upon this. Formation according to perspiration. And uh-oh, chest strut fits lime floor.
Another gibberish question.
It's time for
Think fast on this one. The longer you take, the less cash you make. Okay, head in the game. Check out this gibberish phrase and guess what real-life piece of advice it rhymes with. Won't sweat, Brad? Sweat, Steven! And don't let that punctuation fool you. Don't freak out.
Oh.
Let's make sense of this, shall we? All right, let's move on.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of eight.
Oh, here's a good one. I'm very, very angry. I love competitive baking shows because they combine high stakes, white-knuckled tension with pie. So picture this. Imagine Great British Baking Show judge Mary Berry, mad with power, demands contestants prepare only berry-based desserts. Which of these would Mary bellow?
More trifle, worm! Bring me that tiramisu! Your macaroons are mine! Or, another millefeuille, peasant!
I love this part. You're gonna laugh.
No, I'm not.
Here's
I
what you
don't
meant to
know.
pick. The classic trifle is made from custard, a layer of sponge cake, and the all-important layer of berries.
Yeah, you see, here's the problem.
Make sure the sponge cake is
contains a
soaked in
layer of
brandy,
custard.
unless the brandy's gone because some old English lady's been yelling at you all day in a
My
tent.
brain will not touch custard. It will not do this.
Next up, I'll sleep when I stop respawning. I almost forgot I have that Fortnite question from earlier in the game.
No, you don't.
If I played Fortnite for a fortnight straight, how many hours would I have spent not doing anything else? 224 hours without showering, 336 hours without pooping, 512 hours without any REM sleep, or 42177. Hope you like what you picked. Insert banana peel sound effect. Want a hot tip on a right answer? A fortnight is 2 weeks, which is the same as 14 days, or 336 hours.
Yeah, the number of hours is
I always make
off
sure to
me.
take plenty of breaks to hydrate, stretch my legs, and change my diaper.
That shit. I knew it was 2 weeks. But now, I'm dumb.
I call this one, Wake Up and Smell the Art. If you took a big bite of Botticelli's The Birth of Venus, due to the tempera paint the Renaissance artist used, how would it taste? Fishy. Grainy. Fruity. Or, eggy. Okay, what'd you pick? Tempera paint, or egg tempera, contained egg yolk and was popular among Renaissance artists. The tempura shrimp at my local hibachi grill is the real work of art. Welcome to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category... Oh, I'll just shut my mouth then. Here's your clue. Warning. This film contains... Sometimes the regular movie warnings aren't enough. Good luck.
Well, I know that it isn't.
There it is. One player truly rose above the rest because there was no rest. Just like a pair of khakis in an empty closet, you are average, you are alone, and also...
You don't know Jack!
Oh boy, fellow dragons.
Hi, I'm Austin Creed, host of the new Binge Pipe show Hat Chat. I travel the world, make friends, and see a whole lot of hats. Here's a sneak peek of episode 4.
I spent my whole life thinking I was an only child, you know? And then to find out I had 3 identical sisters out there, I'm sorry, it's just all very emotional.
I understand. What about your hat?
Oh, this? It's just a large comical fruit hat. I always wear it.
You're one amazing lady. That's Hat Chat, only on Binge Pipe.
Susan, you are cold and unrelatable, and no one likes your peanut noodle salad.
But I always make that.
And everyone hates you for it.
What the fuck?
Here at Tear Down to Build Up, we're the first woman-proof...
Binge Pipe is lashing out against its parents by bringing back You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. The ends justify the means.
Hey, I'm Cookie. Welcome to Binge Pipe's very own You Don't Know Jack. Oh yes, this game has always been part of the Binge Pipe family, and anyone who says otherwise will be severely reprimanded. Trust me. Thank you for playing alone. It makes Binge Pipe's targeted marketing much more effective. And since we've got an audience, how about we make this interesting and add an audience bonus to every question? The more audience members pick the right answer, the less bonus money goes to the players. But if the audience screws it up, there's going to be a lot of cash on the line for that right answer.
Maybe.
And we're off.
Time for question 1.
To get things rolling, eavesdrop, stop, and roll. I've got to share this weird conversation I overheard this morning. Ayo, OA, she won a Nobel Prize? Like you said, they're great! So, who dis? Tony the Tiger talking to Tony Danza about Toni Morrison, Tony Danza talking to Toni Morrison about Tony the Tiger, Toni Morrison talking to Tony the Tiger about Tony Danza, or Tony Danza talking to Tony the Tiger about Toni Morrison.
Fellow dragons, I don't fucking know.
Let's see how that shook out.
Uh-oh.
And here's where the money is. That's Danza's catchphrase from Who's the Boss, talking about Nobel Prize-winning author Morrison, referencing the cereal mascot's slogan. You overhear the weirdest conversations at the Y.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
There is no hiding from eye candy. I'm just sitting here eating candy, and I'm trying to remember which M&M character wears glasses? Green, brown, blue, or yellow? And how do we do?
Go.
Introduced in 2012, Ms. Brown M&M is the one with corrective eyewear.
There we go.
Actual M&Ms contain no glass, unless you're a recovering chocoholic with a broken candy dish.
Oh dear.
Why don't we do it with 3?
This one's called My Brother, and P. And Shrimp Heaven now, it's a dis or dat. I'm going to list 7 names, and for each I need you to tell me if it's a popular podcast on the Apple Podcast charts or an adult incontinence product. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between a podcast or a poo solution. Ready? Let's go. Always discreet. Fresh air. The Daily. Wellness Brief. 99% invisible. Voice pads. S-Town. Hey, let's hear it for lucky guesses. Let's get on with it, shall we?
More like unlucky guesses.
Why not try melting and feeling good about it? Gwyneth Paltrow transformed herself from Oscar-winning actress to internet entrepreneur. Well, stand back. She's about to transform again. If Gwyneth Paltrow merges with her lifestyle website Goop.com to become what's commonly known as pink slime, what is she? Gwyneth is non-dairy whipped topping. Gwyneth is jellyfish secretions. Gwyneth is processed beef trimmings. Okay, let's take a look. Leftover beef parts from other things are smushed together to make what we lovingly call pink slime.
Yeah, there was controversy.
Available
about
on
pink
Goop.com
slime
along with a
was,
jade yonic egg and kale facial scrub
20s.
for just $3,700. I'm just kidding. I've
Late
never been to
teens, like,
Goop.com.
No, 19 and 20, yeah.
Coming up, color wheel. Which unlikely cartoon couple would combine to form complementary colors? Pikachu and Big Bird, Shrek and Sonic the Hedgehog, a Minion and the Pillsbury Doughboy, or Cookie Monster and Chester Cheetah? Okay, what'd you pick? Complementary colors are opposite on the color wheel. For instance, blue and orange. They could also bond over their unhealthy eating habits. Round 1 is dead to me. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that. Okay, off we go.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Take a good look at ye old diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Oh dear.
If Guy Fieri uses the traditional English definition of town, what must his flavor town include? A flavor fountain, a flavor market, a flavor cathedral, or a flavor jail? Let's see how that shook out. A town, according to traditional English standards, is a village with a fair or market. I thought an English town, by definition, had to have a little old lady solving local mysteries.
Mes collègues sont des crétins. 7.
Next up, type equals squiggly bracket writer, comma, archaic squiggly bracket.
Accept all cookies, don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining.
BingePipe acquired a ton of private user data, and now they need a little help making sense of it.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah,
Wanted, lyre accompanist for poetry. Wanted, activities for exile. Wanted, ladies for sex. Whose search history have we acquired? Aristotle, Rupi Kaur, Sappho, or Robert Frost?
Hope you like what you picked.
Blind
picked
guess
this.
based on those.
Sappho is a lyric poet from ancient Greece who was exiled to Sicily. Her reputation with women on her home island of Lesbos led to the creation of the term lesbian.
Well, hold on.
Yeah, I
How do you
didn't-
spell that again?
I grew up in Texas. They didn't teach that shit.
Okay, I'm just gonna
History
bookmark
class.
that for later.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of age.
Next, there are 3 types of people in the world. And oh yeah, French Cutlets Prime Tour.
It's time for a
delicious film.
Remember to type quick. That cash will be counting down until you lock in an answer. Okay, eyes up, here we go. Check out this gibberish phrase and write down what popular phrase it rhymes with. Floor wetter, bore, or nurse. And don't let that punctuation trip you up. Church bells are ringing. In sickness and in health. guys better stick it out. So, what was it? Okay, let's move along. Here we have Solar Survivor. They say in your first day in the solar system, you should find the biggest planet and hit them in the face. If you're going by volume, who should you hit? Mercury, Jupiter, Uranus, or Saturn? I love this part. In terms of both mass and volume, Jupiter is the biggest planet. Don't hit him too hard, though. He already has that big red
Jupiter
spot.
almost became a second sun.
Introducing I'm Going to Kill You. Please RSVP. The three things I remember about Hannibal Lecter are that he eats people, he has impeccable manners, and he really loves to lean into the campy wordplay with his victims. What message would Hannibal Lecter leave for Hannibal Buress if he had to reschedule eating him? I'm not trying to play you, I just want to do this right. Sorry to stand you up, but I already ate. We will have to And how'd we do? Hannibal Buress is a stand-up comedian. And if you stand up a stand-up, he probably just goes home to lay down.
And Jack Attack.
It's time for the attack. Oh, you know what you're doing. That's nice. Here's your clue. Don't hate the game, hate the players. We'll give you the game. You tell us who plays it. Good luck.
So I don't know this works. I don't know. I got lucky with one blind guess. And it's tiny.
There you have it. A truly brilliant victory against yourself. I don't want to give you a big head, but you might be ready to play a game with actual humans. Then again,
You don't know Jack! Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content
Alright,
from
we're
You
gonna
Don't
start
Know.
over and do.
Binge Pipe is a
Wait.
streaming service with all your favorites, such as the reboot of the classic game You Don't Know Jack and... Did we mention You Don't Know Jack? We are definitely real.
There we go.
Ugh.
What's the matter, Mark?
I'm trying to find my blood type, but these medical forms are just so complicated.
Oh, Mark, you silly idiot. You don't have to understand forms anymore.
I don't?
No, just send all your information to BingePipe and they'll find the answers for you.
They can do that?
Sure. Thanks to BingePipe's customer vault, I can send them my medical history, credit card details, voting record, deepest fears, food allergies, romantic preferences, and lucky numbers, and they'll sort through it to find the data I need and keep the leftover details for themselves.
Wow, that sounds great. Looks like I won't need this paperwork. And with the extra time, we can get dinner. Do you like burritos?
I don't know. I'll have to ask BingePipe.
The following Binge Pipe programming is brought to you by
I
Liquidirt.
think it'd be funny.
Liquidirt. Tastes like
and
mud.
Probably make some progress on the preventing people from selling our data front. If someone could gaslight some
and the final rose goes to. Wait, does everyone already have a rose?
Sarah brought one from home.
Sarah with an H or Sarah with no H?
Sarah with 3 H's.
Can I get everyone's rose back, please?
Most coaches want their players to succeed. Not Coach Jones. He's a massive dick.
Purchase and sale of
don't put me in. I got a really good thing going here, just sitting on the bench. I do not want to ruin that with actually playing. Please.
Then advertising companies aren't going to go the dark web for it. I mean, some of them might. There'd still be creeps getting it, but right now there's...
BingePipe cares about our customers. So we contacted your parents to learn your likes, dislikes, and topics we should avoid when we come over for dinner next weekend.
And that needs to be banned. I'm fine with being advertised to. I'm not fine with my data being sold. And I'm sure
just cleaning out my fingernails.
Advertisements seen on the constantly.
Introducing America's Secret Singers.
Sandwich. I got a pastrami sandwich.
A singing competition show composed entirely of videos of people who didn't know their webcams were on.
Where's the stamps? Ba-dum-bum-bum. My bills are overdue.
The singer with the most online votes will receive $10,000, and they'll never.
BingePipe is devoted to education, but will still present You Don't Know Jack.
That has
BingePipe, you are complicit.
The sexualized image.
My name's Cookie Masterson, and due to a landslide vote, we're going to skip my song. This will be like a game of solitaire if the Jack of Diamonds heckled your mistakes.
I'm going to because it's there constantly.
All right, let's move.
That's like freaking chatbot pedophile.
Time for question 1.
To begin with, is auto-tune still a thing? God, I hope so. I brought out the auto-tune for this segment I call Tuna Rumors. Tell me which Atlantic bluefin tuna rumor is true. I heard if they stop swimming, they die. I heard they are cold-blooded. I heard the biggest one was 200 pounds. Or I heard they are vegetarians. So what'd you pick?
Why are you auto-tuning?
This would have worked. Tuna need water moving over their gills to breathe, so if they stop moving, they will suffocate. It's okay to dish on fish when the tuna rumors are true.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Oh, here's a good one. She's a total Dharma queen. Which Buddhist is living their best life? The one reincarnated in the animal realm, the one reincarnated in the Deva realm, the one reincarnated in the ghost realm, or the one reincarnated in the Naraka realm?
Oh, I don't know about Buddhism.
Okay, what'd you pick?
Being Buddhist
Not in this
for
life.
Like a month in high school.
It was this one all along. In the 6 realms of rebirth, the spirits with the most karma transcend to the Deva realm, aka the God realm.
Alright, yeah,
and that realm looks good on you. Work it, Diva.
Enough research.
Why don't we do it with greed?
Feast your eyes upon this. I was enslaved by mad scientists, and judging by the movie sign, It's a dis or dat.
Oh no.
I'm going to read off 7 titles, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a B-movie spoofed by Mystery Science Theater 3000 or an erotic novel written by Whitney Fox. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between MST3K or an erotic novel. Ready? Good. Conquered by Dragons. The Sinister Urge. The Touch of Satan. My Woolly Mammoth Boyfriend. I Was a Teenage Werewolf. Saber-toothed Lover. Billionaire Mummy Likes Booty.
Blind
That was nice and forgettable.
Halfway.
Moving right along. Try this on for size. Octopus Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein?
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. It's monster.
John Lennon's alter ego in Yellow Submarine. Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein? I love this part. You got it. You got the wrong answer. Were you thinking this one? In the 1968 animated film Yellow Submarine, John Lennon is introduced as Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. My mom would have known that one.
Coming up next, these lakes are just okay. Based on volume, which of these so-called Great Lakes is the least great? Lake Superior, Lake Ontario, Lake Erie, or Lake Huron? Hope you like what you picked. Here's what a right answer looks like. While Lake Ontario is smaller in surface area, Erie is the smallest and least great by volume. I didn't even give Lake Michigan the dignity of being a choice. You're not special, Michigan.
That's so mean to a lake.
Say goodbye to round
and a
one.
State.
Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2. Okay, back at it.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Why not try? The call is coming from inside the ballad. Sorry, I've got to get this. Hello. It's for Danny Boy. Who's calling? The Hills are calling. The War. And how'd we do? Danny Boy, probably the most famous Irish tune of them all, begins with, "Oh, Danny Boy, the pipes are calling." Yeah, it's weird for them to call instead of texting, but what are you gonna do? They're a bunch of pipes.
J'ai mangé tous les œufs. 7.
7
Up next, the quick brown the fox jumped over the lazy dog. Just take that in for a moment. Okay. Arrange the letters from the title of this question into alphabetical order for me. Brown dog, fox jumped lazy over quick, the. Brown dog jumped fox lazy quick over the. Brown dog, fox jumped lazy over quick, the. Or brown dog jumped fox lazy over quick, the. Let's see how that shook out. The title of this question was The Quick Brown the Fox Jumped Over the Lazy Dog. It's a classic pangram, but I snuck another the in there, so alphabetically it goes Brown Dog Fox Jumped Lazy Over Quick, the. True story. I once had a brown dog fox. He was always jumping lazy over quick, the. So, this is actually surprisingly accurate.
Hey, question.
Oh boy.
At Binge Pipe, we value your needs. Would you like a question with nothing to hide or a question with an ulterior motive? Pick your poison. We graciously accept your choice.
We're gonna go.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of it.
Behold, a question with nothing to hide. The answer is C. Okay, let's take a look. Told ya. Not everything is a trick question.
That was funny.
This one's called, Did They Have Yearbooks in the 1800s? If Dorian Gray asked you to sign his yearbook, what would be the most appropriate to scribble next to his picture? Never change, together forever, keep in touch, or hags?
I don't fucking
Okay, what'd you
know.
pick? In Oscar Wilde's The Picture of Dorian Gray, Dorian makes a pact to sell his soul and retain his youth and beauty forever. I would never sell my soul, but still, hit me up with your best offer, who knows?
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Let's try Go Big Sean or Go Home Sean. Which of the following Big Sean lyrics demonstrates the rhetorical device epizeuxis? Okay, drop it to the floor, make that ass shake, shake, shake. Built a house up on that ass, that's an ass state. Whoa, make that group move, that's an ass quake. Or ass, 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 ass.
I don't fucking know.
And how'd we do? Epizeuxis is the immediate repetition of a word for emphasis. Or in this case, emphasis.
Well, I got it by accident.
Welcome to the attack. When you see an answer that matches... Well, excuse me for living. Here's your clue. Names that stand for something. Pick the words that the acronyms stand for. Good luck.
We all better know what ATM is.
That's all she wrote. It's nice when I don't have to check the scores to see who won. I hope you found whatever you were looking for here.
You don't know Jack!
Okay. There's no way we're gonna be able to get enough people for any of the other Jackbox 5 games.
Binge Pipe is revolutionizing main menu screens. Binge Pipe asks the... Binge Pipe is...
Yeah, there's no way we'll be able to get 2 more people to be able to play Patently Stupid. There's no way. I don't think. Plus the latency is stupidly weird for some reason. Like, I can't seem to get the latency to be what it needs to be. As much as I'd like to play Patently Stupid, I can't. No, absolutely not. For multiple reasons. And that requires 3 at least as well. Fine. Since it's 1 player, I'll at least try it.
From the swirling Bleacher Nebula, it's the Zeepeldome! Now let's hear it for your host, Gargon Otto!
Hello, Zeeple! Look who's in the home of bruised and battered bones, it's Earth! Holy Blopship, is this your first time? We know what to do with first-timers. The time to risk it all is here. Let's see what Earth can do! Hey there! Take a look at your device and you'll see our patented Google technology. Drag that finger of yours around, aim at the target, then let go! Fun! There you go! Carnage! It changed color! Hit it one more time to finish it off! But how will you do against something that fights back? Kill the humans! He stops! Keep taking hits like that and you'll be one dead Garbo. Cluster Bomb! Grab it to temporarily boost your firepower! This is round 1 fly! Don't let us down! next for Earth? Looks like Earth could use a pick-me-up. Fling through this to open the health pack. Fling yourself to the health field to recharge. How refreshing! Okay, let's see what you can do. So it comes down to this one final challenge! Special delivery! Can you believe what you just saw? That was inspiring! You just won a space-time silver bar! That's roughly $3 on Earth. But that's not all! Will Earth continue on to the next gauntlet? Stay tuned because the action...
It's bad. I don't know what to do. Yeah, at all. That was so bad. I don't know what to do. No. Well, I don't know what else to do, fellow dragons. I'm tired. I have a headache. Hello, welcome. Yes, I think I'm probably gonna swap over to Jackbox 6, even though I didn't really want to. Although I'm not sure if that's a good idea because the latency for the stream is bad. Yeah, it's stuck at the lowest setting and it won't let me change it, so it's probably not a good idea to keep going as much as I would like to. But, yeah, this was somewhat fun. I'm gonna actually go lie down and sleep now. Thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all had at least a little fun. Bye, fellow dragons. Thank y'all for the birthday messages.